Hello everybody, my name is Solo, welcome back to the channel, and today we're playing Build a Reef, which you guys know because I've already done another episode on it, but I want to come back and continue on what I was doing. So last time we finished off with getting our anemone into our reef here, and then I want to say we were waiting either to get enough money or to have one of the seeds spawn in. Yeah, this is the thing we ran into last time, because here's the sea anemone stuff, right? But the issue is everything else below it is out of stock, which kind of sucks. Let's go back to the reef and plant our anemones. If you guys are wondering, I'm doing that on purpose. It's a reference to Finding Nemo. It's anemone. But yeah, I like this game. Like I said, I like this game a lot more than the other one, because again, the other one was heavily not only RNG, but it was also heavily felt like the owners were kind of doing everything but update the game. Like, I made, I want to say 3 to 4 videos on that game, and it seems like every update there was a single plant and then a bunch of other updates that kind of they were cool and all, but I wanted more plants and stuff like that and actual features, and it seemed like it was just out of the card for that team for some reason. Anyway, so yeah, it was kind of weird in a sense. Now yeah, we play this game. So these anemones are going to grow. I also need to, I believe this is spiral coral. So we need to do the fan coral, which is going to get us the type of fish Dory is. Don't ask me what type it is. I don't remember. It makes me sad because I love fish. I love just aquatic life in general. It's neat. Even there's a fish that, or a creature that people literally post pictures of all the time, where it's I think it's either a fish or a shark, I don't remember, but it's a sea creature, and it just looks real. It literally looks like it has my face right now, just no thought, no brain, and it's super funny to look at. And you might be saying, oh, well, why is it funny to look at? I don't know. It just feels like it doesn't, it's not thinking when it looks at you. It's so goofy. But yeah, that's the big thing for me about fish is I just like fish. I've always liked fish. They're pretty neat. Aquatic life is neat. Crustaceans are cool. You know? All just pretty neat. And the fact that this runs, in a better way than what the last one did, I will take it. Also like the fact that all of them are permanent installations and not just, hey guys, yeah, so you put down this one plant, now you have to wait hours for it to grow, right? And then you wait hours for it to grow, and then you have to pick up the entirety of the plant to sell it. That's just bogus, to be quite honest with you. Anyway, let's grab our fan coral seed, our last one, and then I'm gonna put this down. I'm gonna wait for everything to grow, and while I'm doing that, I think I'm gonna try to find a picture of that sea creature I was talking about. Because I think you guys would get a laugh at how it looks. So yeah, anyway, we will be back when stuff's grown. Okay, for those of you wondering, this was the fish I was talking about. He's goofy. He is very goofy. He is called a Sakabam. I don't know how to pronounce that. To be like quite honest with you. Oh look, you're looking at my battlefield. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that, to be honest. But he is goofy looking. Looks like he got hit in the face with a shovel, I'm not gonna lie. But seeing that always makes me laugh because I'm just like, you can make so many memes out of that face just because of how he looks, and it's pretty funny. He's a chill little guy, but yeah. That's one of my favorite fish pictures that I've seen. Ooh, we got, okay, so spiral coral. There's also a seashell coral. See if we can get enough for seashell coral. See if I have enough fish around to do that. Because it's what, like 55,000? Well, that was only 4,000. Ooh, that's gonna get a pretty penny. A spiny red fish that's rainbow. Let's go sell that real quick. Aw. Bam, 15. Oh, I'm so close. I need another like 10,000. So I'm not sure what a chum bucket does. I'm guessing it increases the spawn rate. Or it might increase the mutation rate, actually. Because I just noticed that like batch of fish that showed up literally all had mutations for the most part. Anyway, I think that's enough to buy it. Let's see. Bam. So now we're gonna have the seashell coral seed. Go back to the reef. Here we are. And then we will put down the seashell coral seed. Alright, let's wait for it to grow and then I'll bring you guys back. It'll probably take a second, but that's okay. Alright, so we got quite a bit of cash here. Unfortunately, the one thing I want besides, well, one of the easiest things that will get me crabs, which is all the way up here, which is the sea sponge chunk. One of the things that will give me axolotls is unfortunately all the way down here. However, I have enough to get a kelp sprout, which gives me another one of my favorite aquatic animals, which is going to be a turtle, a sea turtle. So yeah, we have a coral, seashell coral. Now the panel coral hasn't fully grown yet. We also have an event which gives a 10% chance for something to be in oil, like oil covered. So that's pretty neat. I haven't checked yet, and I kind of want to, if there's going to be an update soon for this, or if I don't think they've announced one yet, which is fine. Like, not every game does have to update every week. I just want to see if they had like posted one, or maybe they have talked about one and it's just not in yet. Who knows? Anyway. But yeah, here is my coral, or my reef so far. We are getting quite a bit of seashell snails. This is at 75%. I just planted the kelp. I think I might try to get the kelp and that grown, and then I think I'm going to probably leave it there once I get those grown, because it'll be easier for me to just leave it there. But yeah, so we're waiting for a sea sponge chunk. I'm gonna buy as many as possible to like be honest with you, because well, I like crabs too. I like a lot of aquatic stuff. It's nice, makes me happy. Ooh, 20% chance for lunarized mutations. Neat. All right, there we go. Did we get... Yes, we did. We got a sea sponge chunk. Let's go to my reef. Yoink. And let's actually... I'm going to put this over here on its own over here. Because I want to, if I get certain mutations... I want to be able to see if I get them. Right? Also, eventually I will be investing in getting a quieter keyboard. It just might take a little bit. But yeah, over here we have our little sea sponge. But yeah, let's see if we can get some lunar mutations and also let the rest of stuff grow that I have put down. So yeah, I will be back. All right, here we are. So after a little bit of waiting, yeah, we have sea turtles floating around our little reef. We have, of course, a bunch of fish that we already had, and we have crabs, of course. Gotta have them crabs. It's not a reef without crabs and sea turtles. Not even sea turtles, they're giant turtles. Look at this guy! Like, they're huge! Each time one spawns in, it's just huge. Look at him! Look at how big he is! Yeah, I have another sea sponge growing. I think at this point I want to save up and just get an axolotl spawn. But the issue is to get that spawn, I have to wait for it to rotate into rotation and then hope that I have enough money to get it. Because it's the lotus seed. But the issue is I haven't seen a lotus seed since I started playing at all. So we'll have to wait and see how that goes, see how everything, shapes up everything. So yeah. Anyway, with that being said, I'm actually going to hold out a crab here. With that being said, if you guys did enjoy, as always, hit the like button, comment down below. What is your favorite sea creature? Mine, hands down, is an axolotl, as you guys know. If I had to pick a second, it would be crabs. And third is, of course, sea turtle. So yeah. Anyway, with that being said, I hope you guys have a good day. Stay safe out there, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.